Good morning and happy December 17th. It is about mid-morning. I am done with leg day and have had breakfast. And now I am gonna go start my laundry so that I can get going on packing to go home next week. And I have been debating what else to do today because I found that there is a free Christmas market in Inglewood, which is about 15-20 minutes away from me. But I was like, do I really want to go? Mostly because I was too lazy to drive there. So I think what I'm going to do today is just stay in, finish up this knee warmer here. I have about 4 rows left of the ribbing before I cast off. Look at this baby. It's so cute. And probably get started on this one. I have some presents that I need to wrap, and then later in the afternoon I am going to Zoom with my sister for a couple reasons. Yesterday was Lottie's birthday, so we were both at work, so I wasn't able to see her, and I would like to at least be there digitally when she opens her gift. And also Gabs and I were included in a swap with some knitting friends, so we are gonna open up our swap packages today together. And so that's probably gonna be mid-afternoon or so. So I should probably get going on the chores today so I am ready to be fully focused on opening up this fantastic swap and getting to be auntie and see my niece just the day after her birthday or so. Okay, so I got everything laid out. You'll want to peek these precious babies because it is Lenny, my sister's youngest daughter. It is going to be her golden birthday on January 1st. She is 1 on 1, so we are doing a golden theme, and we Koizumis, we go all out when there's a theme. So I got these goldish silver sequin bell-bottom pants to match the theme of her birthday. So gotta make sure these are packed for sure. I'm gonna put everything in the suitcase and then probably have some lunch and then jump into sorting my projects that I'll be bringing home. Right, so I had lunch plus a little treat. Let me just tell you, those microwavable lava cakes from Trader Joe's, delicious. In just about an hour and a half, I'm gonna be able to jump on Zoom with my sister to open all the things. So I wanna make sure I at least do some opening now, because I'm gonna guess that time that we're chatting is gonna be much longer. So I'll do this one now, especially because I do want to start putting together my different projects that I'll be bringing home, and this one might be something I need to include. So we have day 17, which is window. Excellent name. Excellent, excellent. Okay. It feels like there's something extra in here as well. Oh, really cute. So we have a little bit of gray. Perfect. And 2 honey lavender stress relief teas. She knows I love these. These are my favorite teas. Fantastic. Delicious. Delicious. All right, I'm gonna go start putting together those projects. Okay, so I think we're sorted a bit. Over here, this is just the little packet of notions that I'm going to bring with me, just so that I don't have to like totally worry about making sure I have every single thing in each of the different bags that I bring. So I have my tapestry needles. In this little tin, I have a bunch of light bulb stitch markers, additional stitch markers here. These ones, the boba ones that can be kind of like a unique beginning of round marker. I have some scissors as well as a tape measure. And then I decided I'm gonna do the Pierre pullover, couple of things, because I think it'll be fun. And it's kind of, the colors are very Christmassy to me, so I think that'll be perfect. Plus the needles that I need for the something cozy, I don't have. The other thing I do have, wow, let me try that again. I am going to make this hat over here, and I do need to order needles for that anyways, but I also don't even know if I need that size of needles for something cozy, and I don't really quite feel like doing a gauge swatch before I leave. So I'll still order needles for the hat. For me, for the hat, you can kind of adjust a little bit. If it's a little tight, then it'll be more of like a beanie. If it's a little, or like a tight beanie, if it's a little bit bigger, then it'll be more slouchy. That's fine, I can make that work. For the sweater, I want to be a little bit more together with it, so I do have a range of needles that I can test out for the Pierre pullover, so I'm going to do that. This is my yarn for that hat, the Shire hat. Then this is the yarn that I'm going to use for my Thursday night socks. I'm just going to bring all of my ChiaoGoo needles so that I have them with me in the different sizes. And then these are the yarns that I chose out of the Advent so far that I think I'm going to use on the socks. These two are looking very similar, but this is actually more of a dark gray, and this is actually kind of more of a dark blue. The lighting just isn't picking it up. And now that I'm realizing that I've gone through all these projects, I never told you what the yarns are. So this yarn over here is Blue Fiber Company, and the colorway is Mars. This colorway is Breaking Yarn, and it is Walter White. And then over here, this is from Porter Wool Company, and the yarn is Bear With Me. And then each of these ones are a mystery to me. I think this is from Hana Made It, but these ones I'm not so sure about since they're from the Advent from Gabs. But this one is from, oh my goodness, I have to think about it. I want to say, oh, it's Art, here you can see it, Art and Alchemy Fiber Art, and it's called Resting Birch Face. So I think this will work out just fine. So I'm gonna pack these all up and then put them in a bag to go. I forgot to add that I will have two other projects coming up with me. One being, these are my Advent self-striping socks. So those obviously will come with me as I finish up the last few days on those for my Advent. And then I'm also bringing this project where, if you've been watching for a bit, you know that we are doing the Warm Your City make along. And so my sister and dad have already finished their hat, but this is my hat that I've been working on. So I probably will work on that once I finish the second knee warmer. But just in case, in case the other 50 million projects I brought aren't enough for me, I'm gonna bring one more skein of yarn that I think will work for one of these crochet hats, just in case, so I can cast it on or start it with my dad if he wants to make another one. So I'll have some yarn with me. This is Aunt Jenny Makes, and the colorway is Grape Hyacinth. So I'm gonna pack this one in here as kind of a just in case if I have some time to work on that, or if dad wants to do something together. So this is a sad Chaylee from later in the evening coming into the afternoon slot, because as I was editing this vlog in the nighttime, it was a longer vlog because it had included the section where my sister and I went over our swap from today, and unfortunately I couldn't export the video because I didn't have enough space on my computer. And then in me trying to just rush and clear the space, I permanently deleted the footage of the swap. So this is the placeholder. My sister and I are gonna re-record today to show everything. I am so bummed and frustrated, but hopefully in the next vlog you'll get to see what we got from our amazing swap. All right, does anyone else go to the store, grocery store, Target, which is where I just was, and just let Target tell you what you need? Well, that's what happened to me. So to start off, we got dinosaur Christmas wrapping paper, specifically because it was on sale. We also got a classic, brings me back to my youth, Totino's pizza. Might have that for tonight, might save that for tomorrow. And then a very classy, woo, barefoot spritzer. Very excited for my evening tonight. I did also get the thing that I came to get, which was part of a gift, from part of my grandma's gift. So I'm gonna head back now. The plan for the rest of the evening is to finish those knee warmers, wrap all the gifts, and then I'm free. I have no other obligations, and that will feel so good. Alrighty, y'all, we have knee warmers. So we are done with these. I think they turned out pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything tomorrow morning because I definitely want to kind of arrange, especially for one of the other gifts has like a lot of pieces to kind of figure out what wrapping paper I want to use. But these are done. All of the presents are finished. I just need to wrap them, and that feels so good. Today has been a very chatty day with you all, so thank you so much for bearing with us. Tomorrow, I mean, for the rest of the night, I think I'm gonna work on my beanie. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll wind up the yarn for probably the socks, or maybe I'll do at least start winding up the yarn for the sweater so I can do a gauge. Who knows? But I'm very proud to be done with all of the Christmas gift knitting. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, night, whenever it is that you're watching this. And thanks again for sticking with us.